Today, we're going to make a modified recipe of a macaroni salad that I used to make all the time, and I love it. It's fantastic. What we're going to start out with is what you see in the bowl. Cucumber, cut up into small chunks. Let's go. The recipe is actually quite simple, but it calls for something most macaroni salads don't. And that's what you see in the picture here. That's a can of tuna fish. To that, we add some steamed cauliflower, cut up in small to medium-sized chunks, relatively about the size of macaroni. And then we add a stick of celery and about 1/3 of a medium carrot. Not a whole lot of carbs, but it adds a nice crunch and some flavor. Then we, of course, add mayonnaise, about a half, 3/4 of a cup, and 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, which, yes, is necessary. I know it's got a little bit of sugar, but it's not that much. And here we have some garlic salt, Lowry salt, black pepper, whatever other seasonings you might want to put in there. And I chopped up an onion and put it in there too, and then you mix it all together. Now there's one more ingredient, but you add it after you mix it together, especially if it's nice, red, and ripe and juicy, because it'll smash it. And that's a tomato. I used about half of a Roma tomato. Cut it up in small pieces, gently stirring it in, and that's all there is to it. You let it set and the flavors blend for a few hours. And now that you've seen how to make this macaroni salad, a few things you might want to know. First of all, you don't have to put the tuna fish in it, but that's the original recipe that I learned, non-keto, and I like it that way. It's good with tuna fish in it. But if you don't want the tuna fish, leave the tuna fish out. The relish is necessary. It's only 3 tablespoons of carbs per tablespoon, so it's not that much when you break it up to about a dozen servings. So we can live with that. No, probably not strict keto, but guess what? Watch some of my videos. I'm not strict keto. If it keeps my body in ketosis, it's keto. So there's that. The original recipe, non-keto version, you'd put in a pound of macaroni for a head instead of a head of cauliflower, and you would add more carrots. Usually I shred them, but I couldn't find a shredder. You would add more carrots and more tomatoes. Pretty good stuff. And you might use Miracle-Whip instead of mayonnaise. That's up to you. I'm not really sure which is better because I always get confused on that. But now, the real answer to the question, what does it taste like? Oh, there you go. That's some good stuff. I really like it. I always liked it when it was non-keto, and I don't know why I waited this long to try making it keto. It wasn't hard. You swap out the cauliflower instead of macaroni. Basically, it's the same recipe. So, thanks for watching. I gave this a thumbs up. Please, you give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm still working on things, but just so you know, I haven't been doing any baking lately because it's been like 105 every day. And the air's running all it can just to keep the house cool. I'm not going to run the oven too. But we have a cool down coming up, so I might get back to work on those hot dog buns. Thanks again for watching. Hi, this is Putnut. If you enjoyed that, click right over here for more low-carb recipes and reviews. And if you love the channel, please click right here to subscribe. It really helps. And thank you very much for watching. Please be assured we here at Putnut's Kitchen appreciate every minute you spend with us.